Hello everyone, welcome to the episode about structuring your BTP landscape. This is where the fun starts. And SAP helps you very well with this by providing you different kinds of model. Like you see here on the slide, for example, like having a dev, test, and production, and then a different one for HANA and a different one for everything related to integration. This helps you very well. They also provide the possibility to structure it by using directories. You can go to, I think, 7 to 9 levels deep and restructure everything, which could be useful in really large companies to give different directories to different departments and give them their own administrators. So you still have one global account and you can share credits between the different sub-accounts. Because if you go for a consumption-based license, you will have a lot of credits, and if you don't spend all the credits at the end of the year, they will be lost. So if you can share across different sub-accounts, you will get the most out of your BTP. So it's in your own benefit to have one global account and share between different departments. They also have different modules by using those directories to separate sales, dev, test, and production, same for HR. But what we've seen is that, sometimes those different models are not always the best fit. There is no one-size-fits-all companies. So we came up with a model that's, it's not maybe not a fit to all, but it's a starting point for most companies, and it allows them to grow and to scale their BTP landscape in a structured and organized way without getting to any of the limitations. And of course, in one of the previous episodes, Tom mentioned you should have one global account. In that global account, we work with directories, and one directory, for example, for administrator, where the base administrator can have services activated across different other sub-accounts, like, for example, transport management service or a CI/CD service. This connects to different sub-accounts and needs to be in a transversal sub-account. For applications, we then again make a different directory where we put in all the sub-accounts related to your applications for on development, acceptance, and production. This is like the minimum setup that we recommend to get started, but it also allows you to grow. For example, if in the future you have integration suite, you can have a directory for everything related to integration. And you need to compare it to on-premise. On-premise integration, it's also a different system, so it makes sense to have it also separated in BTP. And another reason to have it separated is because integration has a lot of connections, and all those connections have destinations. And you don't want that your developers have access to those destinations, so that's why you separate this in a different sub-account, in a different directory. Also, one we recommend to separate is your database, in this case HANA Cloud, and even have only 2 sub-accounts, because HANA Cloud can be very expensive and you can connect one HANA Cloud to different other sub-accounts, so you can reuse the same. Of course, this is not recommended for production. And it can still scale if you say in the future you also want to make extensions for success factors. You can make a directory for success factors, or for C4C, you can make a directory with sub-accounts for C4C and make your extensions there. We do recommend to keep all the ones, for example, applications that are related to WorkZone together in your application directory, because it's easier when it's all on the same sub-account to integrate them. But in this way, you're able to grow and keep it all organized and structured.